anywhere before.
Oh, Jesus Christ. We're back after a big gap.
Mate,
man.
How are you, brother?
Welcome back. Welcome back.
You'll notice if you're watching this on YouTube, the whole three of you, that there's only two of us.
There's only two of us. And
we'd like to let you know it's just us two from now on.
Yeah, so it's the Two Tribe podcast.
Yep, let's just get it out of the way and let everybody know what's going on.
So, we've lost one of the members. Pretty much, I'll be transparent that he just didn't pick up his game over the summer. Found a new love interest.
Yep.
And basically left the boys like he didn't know the boys anymore. So, you know.
So we just basically ditched him and told him that there was no more.
Absolutely. So pretty much typical Jason Griemer. So, yeah, unfortunately he won't be joining us anymore on the podcast. And that's that.
It's sad, but it had to happen.
But I hope everyone has missed us. Hey, Chief, we're joking, guys. April Fool's Day.
End of summer Fool's Day.
But we're back. It's been it's probably a 3-month hiatus for us, going on?
Well, yeah, I mean, for you too. I mean, I didn't go anywhere. I was here. I turned up like every Thursday. I was just like sitting here by myself. Just how you going, everybody?
Those videos actually gone straight to OnlyFans, didn't they?
They did.
Made a bit of cash here on the side.
Mate, Jace, late as usual. Good to be back.
Sorry, I'm late. Did I miss much? What was our song for the start?
Creep.
Was it?
Creep by Radiohead.
Perfect start. Great start.
Very, very appropriate for any of us here at the table.
That's fair.
Mainly me though.
I have missed this.
So have I.
Yeah, honestly, I was saying, I think I called Nucker up the other day and I was like, we need to just, I think there was points there we were all a bit stressed with all the things going on, and I was like, we just need to have a chat.
We need to just have a.
Everyone
Which I clarified and said we basically need to hang shit on each other for an hour.
Yeah, I think
for sure, because I think you miss. In Dubai, you can miss this. You can get lonely here. You go
absolutely.
From work, you go home, and I know my head did drop in and out a fair bit in the last month or two. Nothing crazy, but I was a flat at points.
Your head needs to be dropped,
mate. To touch on that point, for the last 8 weeks, it's been
we've all been all over the place.
Yeah, the summer here in Dubai was the first summer after 2 years everyone vacated. Dubai's been empty, so
normal Dubai.
For what we do in our lives and for our careers, it was a weird time. We were back to square one, and it was good, but a lot of reflecting, a lot of head noise, I guess, because of certain factors happening. And like Jay said, he gave me a call probably about 2 weeks ago and said, we need to get back on air, and we always had intention to. But the three of us are also grafting at the moment, and now we're back, and this is going to be back regular. Everyone's back in Dubai starting next week, so we're going to time it with that. And you're listening to the first episode back.
Let's just clarify. I did not go anywhere. All right? I did not go anywhere. You went to the UK.
I did.
Tell us about the UK.
Tell us about your little stint in the UK.
Yeah. Honestly, let's be honest, I probably would never have gone there if it hadn't been for the company, to be fair. The UK was never on my hit list.
Company, not as in
You can call her your girlfriend now.
My girlfriend, yeah.
Let's go.
Funny.
Keep calling her.
I knew this bus was coming.
Don't name her, though. Don't name her.
Keep calling
Don't
her
name
company.
Her. Keep everything private.
Anyway.
Keep everything private. Jeez.
Congratulations to Vic too. Getting
just the straight
getting the winning rose. I mean, it was like an episode of The Bachelor.
Oh man!
The winning what?
The rose.
The winning rose. It's like your life is like an episode of The Bachelor.
Oh,
but her rose was just a stem with a prick on the top. So well done, Vic. Good job, you won.
Good job.
Anyway, obviously, I wouldn't have probably gone to the UK if it wasn't under those circumstances, but I actually had a good time.
Yeah,
it was nice. It was fresh. You're in a culture that's very similar to Oz. London felt very much like Brisbane because a lot of the CBDs in Oz are based off
similar.
English heritage basically.
London's a cool city.
When I went there, did you find it a bit dirty?
See, we stayed in the nice parts. Like, I mean, I know that because
thanks for shooting.
no, I'm not saying that, but I've been eating tuna for about 6 weeks now. So like, you know, we dropped a fair bit. Like where we were staying, like it was like I couldn't fault it. Like the streets felt safe. It was nice. Whereas people say to me, "Oh, be careful, you're going." Like, be careful where you're going. That's like, also, that's everywhere. I guess
that's also because we live here, bro. Like anywhere is dirty compared to this place.
100%.
Like,
I remember telling you, like, you were near Buckingham Palace.
Yeah.
And I said, don't go to that park down there. They make you pay to take a piss.
He found that the hard way, didn't you?
Yeah. $6 have a slash. But,
it was either that or 150 quid to do it behind a tree. Yeah. So you had the call there.
Here you go, Queen. But, and Scotland after that.
And Scotland was awesome. And then obviously the wedding vibes, it was nice. So had a good time.
That did look pretty good.
I needed the duck away. And I think that's an important thing. Like, I think, you know, I think we all needed a trip. Maybe, I don't know. Do you need a trip?
Acid. But I'm at that point where, like I said before, I'm not used to going away at summer. I've never really done it. So everybody's like, oh, you know, you got to get some. I don't know any different.
Surely you're surely at your tipping point with Dubai right now. No?
No.
Fucking hell. Yeah, and then next minute there'll be some sort of like
it's me hanging from
US type massacre in Dubai.
Yeah, exactly.
Ty's not joining us on the podcast ever again.
That's part of the new class. It's like,
no, it was all right.
My firearms.
Yeah.
Tipping point? Nah. But summer's been a whirlwind over here. Definitely mixed emotions this year. The whole city emptied out. I guess a lot of our clients did the same, went to their respective countries. And look, to be honest, it's a lot cheaper to get out during summer than to stay in Dubai because...
And no one comes here in summer.
No. And literally...
Except my mate. Just from,
who was that?
It's one of my mates from Brisbane.
Oh, I thought I'm like, this bloke's
I was bringing him down.
This bloke's going to book the meeting.
No, he's a mate of mine. He's just coming to chill. Like, he's a football coach.
You want to get him on? Get him on.
No, he's all good. He's in the cafe. Sure? But he's come twice, both in the middle of summer.
Go get him.
Huh?
Go get him.
He won't talk, I reckon. No.
I'll just get you off and get him But look, boys and girls, we've had a noticeable break. A lot of people have been sort of like, when are you guys coming back on the podcast? And we're back, and this will be a regular weekly thing back to our creative drive and creative juices. And
him trying to get out of it. All right, now it's your turn.
Yes.
So you went away as well. You got
Did
away.
I?
Got away. Not by the sounds of it, you didn't have much because I haven't heard one damn thing about it.
I mean, was there a post?
No,
nothing.
Not a single post.
We got one photo. We got one photo.
Yeah.
And we got the photo.
Yeah, and it was a nice photo.
It was it. Yeah,
it was nice. Family shot.
Gold medallion.
Yeah.
Wog hair.
No, but in his fairness, I feel like when you're in the Mediterranean, there's a set dress code. You kind of have to be wearing white, buttons down, like.
I got into the linen vibes in Italy.
Exactly, you got to do it. You got to do it.
But no, I had the folks come over. I hadn't seen them in a good 4.5 years, so it was cool. It was really good to see them, and then obviously everything that's going on in Dubai for us, and they got to see a bit of that. And then I took them to Italy, and first time in Europe for them. So that was
how'd they
cool.
find it? That was just a bit of a just like, oh my god, what is this?
Oh man, no, it was. Dad loved it. I don't know if my mum loved it.
Bankstown anymore?
Yeah, I don't know. Like, Mum had to get used to it. Mum likes the finer things in life. Like, she comes to Dubai and she'll stay at the Jumeirah Beach Hotel. You know what I mean? Like, and they'll save their money to do so. But then in Europe, you guys know this. Like, your Booking.com's 4 or 5 stars.
And
are decent.
Yeah.
But they're decent like my studio apartment in Business Bay, right? So it's livable. But when you're in a country, a city like Rome, you're not in your hotel. You're literally out from 8 a.m. and you come back at 10, 11, right? So trying to get that through to Mum was like, listen, we're not going to be in these places for long.
We're not staying at a resort.
But I've got a bit of a controversial topic or something I'm going to say. So I always wanted to go to the Amalfi Coast. Always, especially with Instagram, you see it on Instagram and stuff. And so made that a part of the trip. We left Rome, we got the coach up to the Amalfi Coast and Sorrento and all that, and we did that. And I mean, beautiful to look at, beautiful coastlines, crazy. Would I go there again? Probably not, mate.
And tell us why.
There's nothing to do. Like, unless you're on a multi-million-dollar yacht out in the water, you're up in the sort of like it's all on a cliff.
Yeah,
side,
I think with that sort of stuff, you've probably got to know like a good local tour guide or something like that.
Doesn't need it. Like you go, like the towns are real small, so you walk around them. But if you're staying up here, you got to. It takes you about 2 days to get down to the beach.
Yeah.
You get hit by a car, easy. Someone lose control of a moped, you're fucked. So. I don't know. It was beautiful to look at, but like the 3 days we spent up that way, I was like, I mean, there's not much else to do. You come out of the water and you go, oh, okay, we got to go and sit at a bar and eat and drink. That's all there is to do. So, I mean, for me,
it's a day place.
Yeah.
Go for a day.
You do a day trip, yeah. Like if I could do it again, I would have gone out of Rome, stayed up there a night, and you can do all three. We did Sorrento, Positano, and Amalfi or something like that in a day. So it was a 9-hour trip, and just they let you spend 2.5 hours at each place. Yeah. Private driver cost you €400. So I don't know. Like, it's nice to look at, but Instagram and all these influencers definitely hype it up. You know what I mean? So
it looks the same,
was it busy?
It's the same everywhere.
Yeah, it's packed, bro.
Yeah.
And that was the other thing too. Like going to Europe, obviously. We've been in our Dubai bubble. I mean, this is not going to make any sense to anyone, but you go over there and it's just tourist season, right? Like all the Brits, and I'm like, fuck, it's not. It wasn't like I was in Italy, if that makes sense. I was in front of the Colosseum. I'm like, okay, cool.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
No, I can't. It was a good trip to see mum and dad, and they enjoyed it. So let's see. It's I think.
Did you have any pizza?
Oh, mate, I smashed the food. That's one thing.
How did you find it? The food over there, like better. Like, have you had better Italian at Lopo?
Yeah.
It was better at Lopo.
I mean, it's not I mean, it's if you served Lopo in Italy, you get away with Lopo. If you're looking for sponsoring a podcast,
We're still looking for a sponsorship from Lopo.
Exactly. Shout out to Lopo. ONETRIBE podcast pizza on the menu. Put enough money in your joint. So.
Just be all just. Well, what would it be though? What flavour?
What flavour?
Well, we'd have to pick an ingredient each.
Yeah. What would you pick?
Mine
James?
would probably be salami.
Of course it would.
Just not even sliced, just whole. just flop.
I'd go ham.
All right, so ham, salami. What do we got?
I don't know. We'd have to sort of throw because we've got double meat going on there. So
Yeah. Call it the spit roast.
Well, it was becoming a meat lover's pizza if he had said pepperoni.
The one
so.
spit roast.
Oh my god.
Yeah, good to be back.
They're not. They've just turned off. They were like good, and they went, oh fuck no.
What else, boys? So like, we've obviously I caught up with you after 6 weeks avoiding you. Yesterday,
Which was fun. Behind him with a rear naked choke, knocked him out.
So this bloke
tied him up.
This bloke's been telling this guy because they obviously work at the gym together now, and I'm up here just fucking lonely every day. That I was avoiding him for the 6 weeks, and I was like, bro, nah. But I can see why it felt like that.
I mean, in all fairness to Ty, he only started getting angry at 5.5 weeks. Like, he was kind of laughing like for 5 weeks straight, being like, oh, classic knucker. Nah. Then at 5.5 weeks, he's like, yeah. He was just quiet, bro. He was just like scary. It was a scary quiet. I was like, ooh. I was like, this. I'm like, he's gonna come down now. Like, he knows he's gonna knock on your front door.
I said to him, I'm just gonna do the.
The issue was too. I was being very
turn up like one of your exes.
I was being very silent on our chat too. There wasn't much input on chat. But to be fair, like, I'll be straight transparent with everyone. Like, the amount of head noise I've had for the last 6 weeks has been fucking
And you explained that yesterday, which is, and look, we both know. We both know you're not just fuck assing around.
Yeah. I think it's just a big mix. The transition, obviously, is the biggest one. I didn't think it'd be like this. It was all fun and games, and then things got like weird because of summer, and I think that just even everyone involved down this way. It was a lot for them. We've all had we've all talked, and it's good because we all talk about the head noise, and I think that's one thing that has turned it around for the last 2 weeks. Like, come back, and like I was saying to you yesterday, that it's a good feeling. I'm feeling like myself again. You know what I mean? Which is nice because for the good 2 months I was like, wow, who's this fella, you know?
I mean, you got to look back too and go, okay, it's now, what is it now? Fucking nearly September.
Yeah.
Just about to hit September. Mate, where has, think of what you've done this year so far.
We did a New Year's, pre-New Year's Eve podcast in my backyard.
Yeah, we did, in your backyard.
Remember that?
And look at everything that's happened since then.
Yeah, no.
A fucking lot.
Yeah, absolutely. And this is what I was saying to Ty yesterday. I think, in general, a lot of us, everyone probably does this. You look at the big picture and you try to strive too far ahead, and you forget about the small wins. And the small wins are the ones that, you know, count. You know what I mean? So, you know, just a bit of advice if you've been going through it through summer, or you're going to face adversity, man, always count those small wins because they matter. Do you know what I mean? They matter massively. So that's the only bit of advice I could go. And it's been good because, you know, unlike me too, again, being pretty honest, is that I usually I like to talk things over, and I kept this one close to my chest for the last 6 weeks. So that for me is no good. Like, you know, I love giving this advice, and I should have taken some advice, but you sometimes go, I just had to figure it out myself for now. So yeah, it's all good. It's all good. But talking to backyards, we see you're getting a new one.
Yeah, I mean...
Oh, it's not public. This is the only thing you haven't put out in public.
Not yet. No, we'll get to it. But I'm back in the construction game, which I'm enjoying. Basically, put it that way.
Typical Lebo.
Yeah.
I'm back into the concrete.
Yeah.
Just concrete everything.
Got a bit of money and pissed it away already. Building a
got new grass. Basically, back into Dragon Mart, you name it. But no, I'll talk about it a bit down the line. But
no one cares that much, bro. It's fucking heavy.
We'll have to do a podcast from there.
Yeah, we'll definitely do a podcast from there. I'm putting a little seating area with a fire pit just for when it reaches.
Did you order my barbecue? I said
no, but I do.
How good is that though?
I did see that. I'm going to do a pizza oven though. We'll have a pizza night.
When do you think you're going to spend time in that house? By the way, just as your boss on this
Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday.
Building a fire pit that you'll never use, because better build one up here too. And you've got a few more things. Let's just throw you under the bus completely. You got a few more things going on. So I rang you last night, and he was like, "Hello, Harry's practice," and I went, "Who the fuck's this?" I go, "Who's this?" And he goes, "Oh, I've just done an agility workout with dogs." And I was like, "Dogs?" As in, I thought he was calling like humans, these fucking dogs. He wasn't. He was actually doing an agility workout boot camp with canines.
Yeah.
Cool. Explain it.
Yeah. So basically, obviously, I've come on board with the team at Dog Venture, who, if those of you who don't know or don't follow me privately, I've known them for a long time. Sam and Lumi, they're the owners of Dog Venture. Sam actually helped me train Loki and Luna. Awesome guy, amazing dog trainer. Lumi's behind all the
Loki's been trained?
So yes, Loki has been trained. You know what's funny though?
It didn't work.
Loki's actually, I think Loki's kind of running the show there at Dog Venture at the moment, because they have to put him on the treadmill.
Well, he runs the show at your place.
Wait on. Sam told me this yesterday. They have to put him on the treadmill when he arrives for about 30 minutes so he calms down and he doesn't boss the other dogs around. Because if they put him straight in, he's fiery.
Is that why you train with your clients?
So he gets, it's just to calm me down.
You're on the treadmill. So this guy's going to do my head in.
So they're basically putting him on the treadie to burn some energy. But anyway, it's basically a session that's running weekly. I've put it together, and the way it works is it's to encourage humans to be more active with their pets. So it's like a fitness workout, but the dogs also have to focus on basic obedience training. So, for example, the dog will be sitting, they have to stay in a seated position, and the human will be doing squats for 30 seconds. And then the dog will be laying down, and they have to stay down, the human will be doing push-ups. Then the dog will go through the agility circuit. So the idea is basically what's very common in Dubai is a lot of people own dogs, and they overfeed them and under-exercise them, and then they have the problem with going, hang on, this is a big topic that people will agree with. Why all these shelters are packed is because people
buy dogs, want them 6 months later.
Exactly, and that's usually because they're under-exercised, because the obedience from a dog and the behavior of the dog all depends on exercise. Kind of similar to us.
Humans, man. It's the same as humans.
I hate comparing this, and I've used it to clients, and I'm like, don't get offended. And because I don't get offended, because I think dogs are sometimes, in some cases, better than he's got better qualities than some humans.
Don't get offended, but stop shitting on the floor in the middle.
There's that, but it's simple. if a dog exercises, it's calm, it's composed, it feels good, it's happy, it's obedient, it listens. If a human exercises, we're more creative, we're relaxed, we feel better, we're more confident. Simple. Everyone needs to exercise.
Absolutely.
So that's what this is encouraging, which falls perfectly in line with like what I do on the side anyway, which is coaching. So now it's just brought the dogs into it.
Coaching is amazing.
But I'm going to come pitch
Lightly
a concept.
Are you a canine coach now? You call yourself
Jason's
a canine?
practice.
No, I'm not dog coaching qualified. I'm just coaching the humans with the dogs there.
So what's that guy's name who does the Mexican fella? I can't remember his name. Does the
No, I know the guy you're talking about. He has the Labradors, doesn't he?
No, he's the dog whisperer.
Yeah, I know you're talking about. I can't remember his name.
Guys, I'm looking for 2 new podcast hosts.
Yeah, fair.
Or I'm about to fucking leave this one and go and sit in the middle of the pitch on my own.
But is there anything else you guys would need to get me back for?
Yes,
I felt like there was a lot.
Okay, yes, there is.
today.
There is. What tattoo did you go get while you were away?
Yes,
Because what tattoo was it?
On the potty.
Yes.
Huh?
You can show me. You don't have to tell me.
Oh,
Okay,
you
I'll
haven't
show
seen
you.
it yet?
Huh? No.
Haven't you?
What?
No.
I've sat with you heaps.
Yeah, but I forgot to ask you.
Ah.
Pull your pants down, show him. That's not it. That's not it.
What am I looking at?
This one.
That's not.
No,
That's
it's
not
not
it.
it. It's that one.
She's got the same. She's got the same.
Matching. Yeah. Matching. It happened. Let's.
When do we get now matching one?
I did say.
Fucking turn it over again.
I did say I'm down for OTP any day. You just tell me where. I'll even let you pick the spot.
It's taking words out of me. I joked about
Which
it.
is hard
Surely
to-
not.
How haven't you got to the bottom of that? And I've
No, I
literally
forgot
sat
about
with
it.
you.
He's been busy. He's had a lot on his mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not. You're
Well,
like,
I had to
you're-
stop
you're-
myself
you're-
assaulting you about 5 weeks ago.
You're in his head a lot, but it's not always good things.
Oh, true. That's true.
Fair enough. Fucking hell. We all make mistakes.
No, that's all good. It's all good. Is this
Actually,
his seat's really sweaty. I'm not sure why.
Actually, he was showing me today. We were talking about it with one of his clients, and
Yeah.
even his client was just like,
yeah. One of my clients, basically, she loves to judge people's tattoos based on how pointless she might think they are. Like,
Did you stand this bloke in front of her? Because she would have just fainted.
yeah, I mean,
collapsed.
she'd sent me a photo of one that was on somebody's arm in the supermarket, and it was literally just a taco on the back of the tricep. She's like, why would someone get that? And I'm like, look, I think people don't need. I think there's two sides. You have meaning and whatnot. I don't think you need to create a meaning to a tattoo if there is one on. If you just like that image, whatever, it's your body.
your
Get what
body,
you
man,
want.
yeah.
Like for me, I'm not one to judge any of that.
and you said
I used to be real judgmental on it, but I couldn't give a shit.
People are like, I needs to have a story. I'm like, if you want that, fine. If you just like cookies,
I mean,
put a
look,
cookie on your
look,
arm. Forget
look,
it.
When it comes down to it, everybody thinks, your tattoo's got to have some deep,
Meaning, yeah.
meaningful. I've got some that have got meaning, and I've got some that I just like the fucking picture.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, like that's a Dragon Ball, isn't it? From Dragon Ball Z. What is that? I always look at that thing. It's
That
off
was
Dragon Ball Z.
it was the yin yang
It-
at
it's
some
a
point. TNC,
Chinese
TNC surfboards.
Chinese Mandarin for daughter.
For daughter. Okay, all right. We won't. Yeah, it's a nice meaning.
I haven't got a daughter, mate.
You do though.
I do.
Oh yeah.
But
I was
you
like-
even suggested to Victor. He said, "Oh, you should get portraits of your cats done."
Yeah,
and I
that's
said,
right.
"Oh, I've got my 3 cats, pussies portrait on my back." And he said, "You've only got 2 cats." I said, "Yeah, but you're one of them."
You know what's funny is he said that at the gym. He was saving it for today. Like he was so glad when we brought up the tattoo topic. He's waiting for that.
And old mate, you've reports coming out of a gym that you've
I was like, "What the fuck? What's going on? I've got been busted on out."
sniffing
I
seats when
fucking
people.
changed my name again. Fuck.
Yeah, so I don't know, sniffing seats when people get up off the gym gear.
Is that why you're not sitting there?
Exactly.
That's what I said to you. Go and get a seat. And you're like, "Oh, you're just getting me going by saying, is this seat more sweaty?"
Yeah, true.
Yes. But yeah, what's you've got? We had a bit of a chinwag yesterday, and big fella's got few big things coming up at the end of the year.
Yeah, no, I've been working on a little project that will dump more information on in a little while. But that's what I've been working away at the last couple of weeks. Well, probably a little bit longer than that.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
looking good from what we've
So
seen.
So yeah, that's been keeping me busy, and that's all starting to come to fruition. So next 4 weeks we will get that cranking, and we'll drop some more info on that when things get a little bit more rolling. But that's been keeping me pretty busy. When you when you start, I mean, nothing in the scale of what you've had to deal with. Nothing.
That's all relative, bro. It's all relative.
when you build something from scratch, and same thing as we were talking about yesterday, the micromanaging. You think all these things come at you, this and that, and you write it down, and then those little things grow their own streams and pop-ups, and you're like, oh shit, then I gotta allow for that and this, and next thing you know, you're just overwhelmed. So that's why I've been sort of concentrating on one part, getting that out of the way, concentrating on another part, getting that out of the way. So it's all starting to come to fruition pretty soon. So I'm pretty excited. It's one of the things it's been a long time since I've been excited about.
It's good.
Something
good.
Which was good, which sort of kept me thinking, okay, I'm on the right path with this. I'm taking the right trajectory, and I'm on the right journey. So pretty excited. I would be lying if I said I wasn't a little bit apprehensive, like with anything new, and I think that's a good thing.
I think it's always
you need that
hard.
Apprehensive.
Like
I fucking should have got it tattooed on my fucking head.
That's going to be the next tattoo.
Well, I mean, he's just hoping that he's got a venue that'll take him in. Really, I think that's probably the main thing.
I hope you find one.
I'm going to do it out the street out here, on the street.
No, we'll see him in the park down there. Like,
can I just come in for a glass of water?
No, I'll be straight up with you. So I obviously shared the idea. Won't go too much in it, but it's been taken on board with a lot of excitement. So
yeah, that's good.
Good.
I think it's a thing that
I'm actually scared he's going to fucking rinse us. Our thing that we've got coming up.
You reckon? Well, you like that one much more.
It's different, bro. It's different.
You know what I mean?
It works, man.
Yeah,
it works.
you know what I mean? Like if I was taking that session, people would probably take it pretty seriously, wouldn't they, if I was coaching that session? I feel like Ty's the only one that can take that class.
Yeah,
I feel like if I took it, imagine me trying to pull those principles.
You couldn't take last Saturday's session.
What was last Saturday's session?
Last Saturday's session.
My own session, like my own group session.
Your own group session.
My own clients.
He sat around in the corner just going, and then started to talk to people while they're trying to get 10 calories done.
Yeah.
Just having a chat. I went, sit.
Oh, look at my new dog.
Hang on, no, wait. Naka and I have a different style of coaching, which I think is what will make this, what we've got to offer down the line, quite good. But he's very like,
I yell at him and he
military, and I'm a bit. I goes, he doesn't mean that, buddy. Like, it's all good. Like, you're doing well, mate. So I think people like bits and boats of that different style.
Don't cry.
Is your rotator cuff cooked? Oh, did he just give you a 15 kilo med ball? Let me change that. It's all good. You don't put your glasses on the top shelf, because from yesterday's session you can't reach your cups. Like, it's all good. You'll be right. But no, that was good. I enjoyed that. We had a good little session down here. It's all going well. So, and people are cranking up now.